Right, we've been listening to this sizzle and sound and smell amazing.
Whoa.
All right, here we go. It is tested out time. This is from Freedom Stoves, and I have to say they did provide it to me, but they gave me no instructions. They were like, we have this cool new portable smoker barbecue, and we want you to test it out. So here's what we're gonna do, 2 tests. Number 1, use it as a regular barbecue. We're gonna make some burgers right now, and then we're gonna try to smoke a whole beer can chicken, see how that goes. And just to make this authentic, we're gonna use the 12-volt power from this small battery to run it, just like if you were out in your RV or wherever, take it to the beach. So this is only a 300-watt unit. It's got a pretty good sized battery, so it gives a lot of power. So it'll last a long time for the whole smoking process, but at the same time, not a big giant unit. Plug it in. So it'll also give us an idea of how much power it's pulling up. I just heard it click on. I'll check that in a minute. Okay, it's very sunny out here, and this is my first time trying to start it. I put the pellets in here, press the knob, turn it to 500 to start. I can hear the impeller running, moving the pellets from this storage down into where the fire is. Let me give it a minute to get going on its own, and we'll come back and check it out. So I went inside to prepare the burgers and the onions and cut up the tomatoes. And look at this. Look how quickly this thing turned on. Oh, it smells so good. Look at that. So I have the grills open for searing here in the center. So we're gonna move it from 500 to sear, which should really light this fire. Can you see that? You can see it. I can see it. Definitely. All right. Pretty soon we're going to throw some burgers on there, grill them up. All right. So this actually heated up really fast. You can see that fire is going there. Oh, these are going to be some good burgers. Let's put these things on. Oh, excited about this. Here's another question I got. I got a little distracted. Took me a little while to get out here. I didn't even use up that much of the pellets. That's pretty cool. That was a big question I was wondering, was how efficient this was going to be with the pellets. All right, we'll come back out and see how these things cook.
What? I had no idea that this. That's awesome. Hamburger, please, sir. Fake cheese. And we got some real cheese going on mine. Oh, yeah. We got some nice looking hamburgers out by the pool today.
So we're running on that battery as we discussed earlier in the video, and in using it half a day and making burgers and shooting video, we only use 7% of the battery power. Very energy efficient. We'll check it again in 2.5 hours after cooking the chicken. All right, so here's our chicken, 2 probes in it, a can inside of it with yummy beer, and we're gonna light it up and see what it looks like in 2 hours and 15 minutes. The nice thing, camera woman, is if you look here, we will know with the probe temperatures when it is fully cooked correctly. So we're gonna set the temperature to 325, press again to confirm, and you hear the fans start, and it's filling the hopper with some pellets, and it's gonna light it up.
See you in a few hours.
I brought you over here now because I think you can see the display better. The actual temperature is right at 325. Probe 1's at 141, probe 2's at 152, so we're getting there, and you have to hear the sounds in there. It sounds so amazing. Here's what the audio sounds like. Oh man, does that sound good. Can't wait to get in there, have this chicken. All right, we've been listening to this sizzle and sound and smell amazing.
Whoa.
Look at that. Can I cook or can I cook? Kona says I can cook. So to turn it off, press it and hold. Turns off, the fan will continue to run for a little bit till the fire's out and cools stuff down. Just wanted to give a power update. We used another 3% of the battery. It uses almost no power, which is great for a travel piece. All those things are super pluses. You can't possibly go wrong with this. Right here on the screen, there should be an option to click and get this. Worst case, it is down there in the description. Please use that. It helps out the channel. So I'm going to say thank you in advance for you doing that. Doesn't cost anything extra. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe, and in the comments, if you have any questions, throw them in there. I will try to answer them for you as quickly as possible. I hope this has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video.